Hey, Fred from the Laptop Barn here. Today we're going to show you how to change the memory in a Dell Latitude 7480 laptop. Now this is be a similar procedure to any laptop, but in particular we're going to do this on a 7480 model. You're going to need a Phillips screwdriver at minimum. I have a small blade, a standard blade screwdriver, just in case I need to help pry the cover off. Let's say a few words about memory first. Here is the module that's actually inside the laptop. It's a Kingston 8GB DDR4 SODIMM memory module. If you're wanting to order additional memory, it might be good to look at what's in there first. So I pulled it out to preview this. You can see it's got one 8GB module, and that's 2400 speed. So now, if you want to upgrade this, in this case, I'm going to go all the way to 32 gigabytes. So we're going to replace this one 8GB with two 16 gigabyte modules. So we go out and we purchase two 16 gigabyte DDR4 2400 speed modules. These are also referred to as SODIMMs. Now we have found over the years that it's a good idea to keep your memory in match sets. These are both from Samsung. Both have the same number of chips on board. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's just a good fundamental process to keep your memory modules the same manufacturer and same number of chips. You can get these on eBay. We buy most of ours right on eBay. 16 gigabyte module, $30 to $40 a piece. So you can do an upgrade for $60 to $80, all the way from 8 gigabyte to 32 gigabytes of memory. Okay. Same process would be if you were to go all the way to 64. You'd just replace the two 16s with two 32s. Or you could go to 24, one 8 and one 16. Now again, tools you'll need, Phillips screwdriver is the main thing. In this particular model, like a lot of the newer Dells, you've got to take the bottom off the laptop. The bottom cover is held on there with a series of Phillips screws. In this case, there are 8 of them. So the first thing we're going to do is take off those 8 screws on the bottom of the laptop that hold that bottom cover on. They're located around the perimeter of the laptop, and 2 of them are in the central area. So our first step is to take this cover off, which will expose the inner workings of the laptop, including the area where the memory module is. So you can pry that up, pull it up with your fingers, off snaps the bottom cover. Now, there's the insides, and there currently is one module. There are 2 slots. A lot of laptops are that way, 2 slots. They're spring loaded in. You push out on the springs and the memory module will pop straight out. No tool required. So we simply take out the one 8 gigabyte module and replace it with 2 16 gigabyte modules. Again, these are DDR4 2400 speed. You slip them in at an angle, get them firmly in the socket, and push down on them. They'll snap right in place, and it is that simple. Now, only thing left to do is put the bottom cover on and fasten the 8 screws that hold it. Now, sometimes if you're wanting to check whether or not you've done a good assembly, you could power this up with a cover not on. That way, just in case there was a problem, you didn't have to retake the cover off. For purposes of this demonstration, we want to show you the procedure to assemble and disassemble. So we're putting this cover back on, 8 screws, and that's as simple as it gets. The first time you start the laptop up, it's going to recognize that you have put, or you have a memory change, and it'll prompt you to ask you if you knew that. And that's about it. Tighten that cover down and you've just upgraded your laptop. In this case, 8 gig to 32 gig of RAM. This is Fred from the Laptop Barn. If you like this, click the like button down below and subscribe to our channel. We publish regularly tips and tricks for laptop owners. Thanks again for watching.